Fala galera, mais um vídeo aqui pro canal da Santiago, trazendo pro canal a nossa série de Amazing Spider-Man 2, no terceiro episódio já. Então a gente tem que falar com o caçador, que ele vai ensinar algumas coisas pra gente, eu espero, né? E eu queria muito confiar nele, mas eu não consigo confiar. Então, mas vamos lá. No último episódio, o Peter fez uma entrevista com ele. Ele falou que ele é igual ao Homem-Aranha. Ele é um justiceiro. Só que ele mata, né? Ele matou todos a maioria dos vilões do Homem-Aranha, que já apareceram no jogo, pelo menos. Nessa sequência, né?
Web slinging fail.
Agora eu sei que... tô moscando, cara. Aí. Nossa, eu fiz isso mesmo.
I knew you would come. Yeah, well, don't get any ideas about me being your sidekick. But I'm on the trail of the Carnage Killer, and tracking's a little out of my wheelhouse.
Ah, yes, the killer. I thought he might be you. But I have watched you, and I see that you are no madman.
You spied on me?
Only briefly. There is much a hunter can learn from observation. I see in the way you carry yourself like a lost child. You lack someone to guide you, to help you become a man. I have no son of my own. I do not want my legacy to die with me. I can make you the ultimate hunter. Let us work together to find this Carnage Killer and suppress the crime wave. Let us do together what we could not do alone.
I'm still gonna operate on my own.
Of course, as will I. But we will be there for each other when it is needed.
Tequila.
I sent you an address.
Tá.
There is a back alley from which the Russians move stolen Oscorp equipment to a safe house.
Tá, a gente vai pra onde escapando, eles estão com os bagulho lá do Oscorp. Odeio fazer esse trabalho sujo.
It is tempting to catch the easiest prey, but in our case, the most obvious criminals are the most inconsequential.
Odeio mesmo fazer esse trabalho.
Follow them. See where they go.
I get that, but I'm not gonna let anyone get hurt. If I see these guys threatening someone's life, they're going down.
Illegal money is usually paid in cash. If you follow low-level criminals as they drop off their earnings, they will lead you to the next rung of the ladder. We're doing well. Now listen.
Tá, pus de foto, né?
Criminals prefer to keep a low profile, but just as animals must visit a watering hole, they must collect their money and pay those above them.
I'll give them this. The way these guys hustle all over the city, they're getting one heck of a cardio workout.
Often the higher level criminals will lead you to legitimate businesses that serve as a front to launder the illegal income. It is here you will find their bosses who pretend at respectability.
I have to admit, Craven, all this is leading me to the big fish I never used to find before. Thanks.
Like a pride of lions, when the leaders fear an outside predator, they will call their soldiers together for protection.
And every crook in New York is afraid of the Carnage Killer. When I find where they're holed up, it'll be like one-stop shopping.
You are learning, but
Falta outro.
it's crucial. Even you cannot fight all of them.
Ai, merda. Falta não esse aqui, ó. Cadê? Aí.
Stop wasting time and prepare the package!
Odeio esse tipo de missão, velho. Acho meio chato, mas... Tira a foto, agora a gente tem que ir atrás dos
I
caras.
get a photo of that crate of Oscorp tech, so I can trace it.
Tá, e agora? tem que ir lá.
You know, I'd love to know how the task force is gonna stop the crime wave when all they ever do is come after me.
This crate is heavier than your mother. If you drop that, I'm not taking the blame for you.
Porra. Aí.
Quick, get the crate loaded before someone sees us.
Superiors. Do not lose sight of it.
I'll stick to it like, well, me.
Ah, eles não podem me achar.
Can't lose that truck. It's my ticket to the Russian secret clubhouse. I'm losing them. Gotta catch up.
Tá, seguiu o caminhão. Tem que entrar por aqui. Ele vai falar alguma coisa?
I get the feeling there are a lot of bad guys in there. I better keep a low profile.
Tá, vamos lá, pro esgoto de novo. Esse aqui.
I'm guessing this isn't a restaurant guide. The Carnage Killer. These must be all the places where he killed these guys' friends. A lot more than the police know about. You know what Craven would say? A clearer picture of the Predator's hunting grounds.
Que roupa foda é essa? Aquele será que eu posso pegar? Claro que sim. Esse trem não é do filme, não? Spoiler alert. Nossa, tá tirando.
So this is where all the cool gangsters hang out. Now take some time.
Fisk is already rich, but he's holding a fundraiser. Start to other rich men.
They're so cute when they're asleep.
A man is down.
Man, what I could do with equipment like this. Harry
Essa
won't
roupa
mind
será
if
que eu
I
vou poder
borrow
usar?
this for a little while.
Será? Caralho. Você desbloqueou um novo uniforme incrível para o Homem-Aranha. Investir cada uniforme fornecerá bônus diferentes. Tá, isso eu já sei. É claro. Que foda. Uniforme da Oscorp. Quem é essa daí agora?
You'll be dead before you see me move.
Better go see what that was.
Tô moscando aqui, idiota. Ele não me viu. Incrível isso. Vim aqui. Você nem me viu, hein, cara.
He always looks so surprised. How could anyone be that fast? Okay, lady, how much coffee did you drink?
Se renda. Ô, já foi? Parece que ela morreu, tá ligado?
I'm gonna guess this was not a meeting of the Wilson Fisk fan club. Craven, I'm sending you pictures. The first one looks like a map of places the Carnage Killer struck.
Ah, yes. Good. Good. The more we can learn of his habits, the better.
Next up is a flyer for an anti-crime fundraiser hosted by Wilson Fisk. I think they're gonna try and kill him there. Even if Fisk is crooked, I can't let them do that. Especially with all those innocent people around.
The fundraiser is tonight. They will have put their plan into action already. You must go to the location and stop them.
Just one problem. I don't have an invitation. And I'm guessing you don't either.
Then we must improvise. I am too well known to bypass security. But under your mask, Spider-Man, nobody knows who you are.
Here's a hint. I'm not rich enough to go to this.
Then you will find a way. I believe in you.
Que merda é essa? Ah tá, é aquele clube lá.
Wouldn't mind chatting with Fisk. See what
Quer
he
dizer, o
knows
clube é
about
pra
all
lá,
this.
né?
But I kinda have a feeling he's not the most approachable guy in the world. None
Pera
of
aí,
it
viu,
matters
Cadu?
if
Que
you can't get
impressão.
inside. Wait, I think I've got it.
Ali?
With that
É aquela
fundraiser's
porra.
level of security, I can't use my press pass to bluff my way in. Unless I'm really supposed
É
to
um
be
come
there.
look.
A photographer needs a reporter. And I
Coisa
bet I
pega,
know
vai.
one who's already planning to go.
Tá, vamos pra lá já. Acho que essa é a segunda missão do episódio de hoje, então. Mas acho que é só conversar, acho que não vai ter nenhuma briga. Pelo menos eu acho, né? Como eu vou entrar aqui? É claro que eu não vou entrar de Homem-Aranha, né? Certeza.
Oh, Whitney! Thanks again for using me on this.
Hey, I get it. College is expensive. You want to make easy money taking boring pictures of wrinkly rich people? Go nuts. But you should probably stay away from me.
Let me guess, you've got some pointed questions about the task force?
Among other things. I give it 10 minutes before I get kicked out.
Hey, Harry!
Pete! Oh man, I know we haven't seen each other much since we were kids, but this doesn't seem like your kind of scene.
Society pages. I'm a part-time photographer for the Bugle. Smile. Great, got it. Thanks.
Tá.
Hey, I gotta ask. Why Fisk? I hear some pretty shady rumors about him.
He's the only one rich enough who is willing to work with me. I've got a lot on my plate. I can't waste time worrying about people attacking Oscorp. And our public image could use a boost. I'll tell you this, though. The rumors are true. Fisk is definitely into some illegal stuff. But good luck proving it.
Fisk is putting a pretty big target on his back. Why do you think he does it?
He grew up in Hell's Kitchen. Lots of crime, gangs. I think this is his way of taking control. Standing up to the guys who bullied him when he was a kid. But knowing Fisk, he's also got a plan in place to profit from it.
Whitney Chang says the cops on the task force are crooked too.
I just supply the tech. Fisk handpicked the men. But the police chief cleared them all.
The chief's desperate to stop the crime wave. He's not gonna argue with the guy who's helping him do that.
Well, one thing's for sure. The task force is getting results. And no one likes to mess with success.
Drinks, gentlemen? Take.
Whoops. Sorry.
You know, don't worry about it. I gotta go anyways. I've got, important things to do.
O que será que ele sentiu ali, hein, velho?
Me too. Something fishy about that guy. Better follow him.
Seguiu Fisk, alguma coisa assim, né? Doutor do crime. Não é o Fisk.
time to get into my work clothes.
Mudar para Homem-Aranha. Que da hora. Porra, por onde eu saio? Por aqui?
No doorbell.
Ali, ó.
Guess I better get creative.
Bem Batman. Muito Batman. Um ratinho. Esse vídeo vai ser um pouco mais longo do que eu imaginava, mas tudo bem. Eu gosto de vídeos longos. Não adianta muito lado.
Please, what do you want?
From you, nothing. We just need your waiter uniforms so we can serve Fisk.
You deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
Thank you. I was so scared. Thanks for liberating me.
And the judges give Spidey?
Smashing. Thank you indeed.
Ah, foi nada, cara.
Open sesame. Okay, that didn't work. On to plan B.
Que é isso aqui? Ah, mosquei.
Just what I wanted.
You won't get me so easily, Spider!
Eita porra, que é isso? Ah, o cara. Nossa, bugou ali.
I'll come right out with some cold water.
Toma meu poder elétrico. Mentira, impulsão, mas foda-se. Calma. Ô filha da puta.
It's like a bouncy house, am I right?
Vai apanhar mais. Que é isso?
You're all tricks. No more tricks.
Que é esse?
I will make you believe.
Sai daqui. Porra, velho, eu não vou morrer pra esse cara não. Ou eu vou, né?
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed. You ought to just... No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast.
Ah, já foi? Sabe que... Ah, já foi. Que saco. Pensei que seria mais difícil. Campeão peso leve.
Well, I saved Fisk from the Russians. Now to find out if I have to save anyone else from him.
Nossa, ah, eram os russos. Só fui perceber agora. Agora acho que a gente vai ter que falar com ele, né? Só pra...
Nobody knows Fisk as well as these folks.
Passar.
Better keep my ears open.
Ah, tinha que ser essa menina.
So, this is gonna sound like a bad pickup line, but you seem really familiar. We met?
Judging from your bargain basement suit, I doubt we move in the same circles.
Oh, I get it. One with a silver spoon in your mouth, huh?
Hardly. For me, silver's an acquired taste.
Well, I'm here for the Daily Bugle, so, you know anything interesting about Fisk?
I know he hangs out with rich older men, and you're scaring him off, so I'll have to say goodbye. Look me up when you move out of your mom's basement.
I don't live with my mom. I live with my aunt. Well, nice meeting you. My name's Peter. As if you care.
I'm Felicia.
But what?
Chegou o gordo.
Well, he knows how to make an entrance. Blotting out the sun. Time to talk to the big man himself.
Tentar falar com ele, né? É difícil isso.
Hey, back off.
Should I tell Whitney Chang he has no comment on the Russian mobsters tied up downstairs?
It's all right. I like this young man's boldness. He mustn't reveal that to anyone. It would play into the criminals' hands. They want to make people afraid to support my anti-crime efforts.
But if no one knows what they did, they'll get away with it. And try again.
Oh, I assure you, they will not get away with it.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, the task force will get them, of course. We've been gathering intelligence on this organization for some time.
But no one's been able to stop them yet. Not the police, not Spider-Man.
Don't say that name to me! Spider-Man. He fancies himself a hero. But he's let crime run rampant. The police are bound by the laws of probable cause. Spider-Man is not. If he hasn't stopped this scum by now, he's either incompetent, or he simply doesn't care.
Tá, vamos ver o que a gente vai falar. Perguntar primeiramente isso.
With Spider-Man? Seems like you're after the same thing.
If Spider-Man is going to operate outside the law, one would think he can accomplish things more expediently. But he contents himself with apprehending purse snatchers. He's a dilettante, a thrill seeker, worse than useless. Still, he does seem popular with children. In fact, I recently secured his likeness rights.
You what?
Nossa, que cuzão.
Gathering intelligence, huh? Find out anything interesting?
The Russians are clever. They operate in cells, each knowing very little about the others. When one group is taken down, it rarely leads to further arrests.
But someone's got to be calling the shots.
Well, they do have a central base of operations, but very few know where it is. Finding it will be another matter entirely.
How about this Carnage killer? Is the task force chasing him?
We are interested in catching anyone who commits a crime. But it's a lot harder to find one man than an entire gang of them.
And I bet the fact he's killing guys you don't like doesn't exactly bother you.
I do not condone murder, of course. But am I shedding tears for his victims? No, I am not.
Meu pai acabou de dizer boa noite. Tá, vamos lá, terminei a conversa.
It's this very war that will be the end of the gangs. The more they escalate, the harder it becomes for them to hide.
Wait, are you saying the Russians are still smuggling guns into the city?
Don't put words in my mouth, young man. I'm just a backer. I leave the crime fighting to trained professionals. Now, excuse me. I have funds to raise.
Yeah, I've got, important things to do, too.
Tá, esse cara é furado, esse cara é mercenário. Então vamos sair do teatro. Eu vou terminar o vídeo por aqui, mas primeiro vamos sair do teatro, vai. Você vai falar alguma coisa, Aranha?
That map I found showed a lot of Russian mob activity around a trucking company. Seems like the perfect cover for bringing weapons into the city. Today only, order a truckload of weapons, get one Spider-Man at no extra charge.
Então é isso, galera. Espero que vocês tenham gostado desse episódio. Eu gostei bastante desse episódio porque desenrola muito da história. Acabei de bater meu controle na mesa, enfim. Então é isso, um like favorito para ajudar a divulgação desse vídeo, para deixar o Bruno aqui feliz, para a série continuar e para o canal continuar. Então é isso, um abraço para vocês e falou!